Yo, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate the support. I've been lately trying to bridge worlds with fusing the pan flute here, the Romanian nai, tastefully with these dimensions of the guitar. This comes to show, do the thing, even if you're sleep deprived. A minor. Facts. Yeah, bro, that's the one. Bro, I swear, this nail. I mean, this is a bit long, but pinch harmonics. This is how it's done, my friend. It's the thing. It's a pan flute. Yeah, it's Romanian style pan flute. Super dope. Kind of tricky to play sometimes, but very fun to play though. It's a very unique sound. It's like very much, actually, like my one friend was saying, it's kind of like almost like a ritual. Like each part of the song itself is a ritualistic or a prayer. Yeah, A minor. I think I'm playing around with a lot with a mixture of like I play around with the key of E a lot, and then I like to go into A minor as well, like well A sharp. Yeah. Such a great key. Such a great key. And check out more of the Van Larkins. I have not so far actually. I basically did that stream for a couple hours last night, and then I went to my friend's house, and we made food, and then I went to a rave, and then I was in the rave till this morning. What is good? What is good? Blessings from Canada, my friend from India. I'm not sure what Sparks is. Yeah. Like I think I was saying yesterday, I think some of my favorite keys are naturally the D sharp. I think that's, yeah. And then we have naturally the A. And of course E. So great. Just such beautiful. It's crazy that I found this morning a rock song. I mean, I probably could, but I'm also like sort of sleep deprived. Where's my pick? Yeah. Honestly, I've been working on a few rock songs. I've been working on a lot of Oasis and stuff. I don't know if I got it down enough to perform it, but very soon. Yeah. Yeah. Any rock songs you'd recommend? It's like quintessential rock music that you'd say is like a good song to learn. Sparks by Coldplay. Interesting. I don't really know much Coldplay. Yeah, I'm quintessentially. I know I get people. A lot of people throw out requests, and what my caveat is I'm open to taking requests for the future. Where I don't. I'm not a cover artist by any means. I mainly do improv and original compositions. But I love teaching people guitar and music. So what I do is I'm making content where I break down riffs And those riffs I'm teaching to myself to perform in the future. Heck yeah. I believe so. Oh yeah, bro. Wait. Mr. Joe Mojo. Oh yes, word. For some reason I thought it said Dr. Joe Mojo, and there's another dude that was a doctor. Yeah. Guns N' Roses. I also don't know Guns N' Roses, but I'm gonna, like, facts. I actually have legitimate, bro. I have a list. I have like probably about 70 songs that I'm working on right now, but primarily I for some reason have this strongly held belief of focusing my energy on original compositions and improv. For whatever reason, that's what motivates me day in and day out. Covers is kind of like a secondary project. That's kind of like very secondary for me. I do it to teach people guitar, but I don't really focus a lot of energy on covers. I feel it's like kind of bores me. But when I was young, like when I was a kid, I would do that. Like I would go through covers and I would rock out. And I think that's actually a beautiful, beautiful way to motivate yourself and learn guitar is learn covers and rock out. And that's why I'm teaching people this. Alright, see if I can appropriate this. Kind of work. That's kind of the right key, I think. Oof. Cramps my thumb. The word, I mean, maybe refresh my memory. The homie. Yeah, Mr. Joe Mojo. I'm trying to remember, like, I know distinctly. I'm trying to remember the context of the stream. These streams, I swear, many times, like, they go in such interesting directions. Where I'm either just chilling at a river or something, or just, like, hanging about. But it's like, yeah, it's like the dimensions of what people often introduce, like, be it questions about stuff or whatnot, is very interesting. Playing Angel, it's a rock song. I'm gonna have to go back through the stream and look at all these requests so I can figure out how to apply these. Genuinely one of my favorite musicians right now. Catalyst. Oh, facts. Wow, thank you, brother. I'm trying. I'm trying to, plant those seeds of inspiration just kind of via improv. I was actually chilling at a rave yesterday, and it was funny. I actually had this conversation with this one dude that had this, like, Viking necklace. It seemed dope as fuck. He was like this dude that didn't seem like he fit in a rave, but low-key I just sat there and was kind of like going on this tangent, explaining to him the dimensions of improv. Like I was just like talking to him, like sitting there, I'm like, yeah, bro, it's like I really strongly advocate in improv. Like not just improv, say in dance or in music, but Stoico. I also don't know that. But low-key, I was just basically like, going on this tangent, telling this dude about like the philosophical context of improv. And it was like even being like, we're in improv right now, like we're inside of a show, and basically the words we're saying, all the creative choices we're doing, it's all improv. Now I've said this before, but I find going to shows often is just like a philosophical and spiritual test. And one of the most powerful ones, I would say. Doing something different, man. Facts. Thank you, brother. I feel like I crave novelty. And Tater, don't be a hater, man. Come on. You could spend that energy that you're directing into hate, bro, and play guitar. In fact, like you could literally just like use that energy and play guitar, do something creative. Energy spent on just directing hate, you can just do something dope. bass harmonics are really landing today, I feel. Facts. Marcin. Are you are you recommending that I cover Marcin, bro? I mean, I would love to one day, but dude, Marcin's he's a beast. He's a legendary. Some of his like technical application that takes like a concentrated period of time. I love Marcin though. I love Marcin very much. He inspires the fuck out of me. Alright, let's do some creative key shifts here or something. I find myself continuously return to this domain of trying to of returning to slowing down and feeling into the nuances. You know, I spoke of this a lot the last couple of days, where it's like the means of applying almost like the tension that one will apply when playing a piano, but to a guitar. You know, just creating like an ascension or like an ascending flow of tension or progression of tension. Such a great, yeah. Piano is dope as fuck. You can learn so much from this. What's good? Welcome, Sad Taco. If you mean yours, as this is improv, I'm doing just improvisation right now. Yo, thank you so much, brother. Hey, no, don't stress, brother. Don't stress. We're in this randomized portal, randomized portal together. It's honestly like, you know, we're not here to take things personally. It's a comment section and a blip in the ocean of the sea of consciousness. Do you throw these smells like Teen Spirit? I'm actually working on trying to cover some Nirvana to teach you guys. Where am I from? I'm in Canada, brother. Let me see, but yeah, I'm in Canada. I've had a lot of people reach out about lessons in the future. I think in the future I will offer lessons and lesson plans and more comprehensive lessons. At this point, I'm trying to basically trigger the algorithm to teach riffs, you know, break down riffs and focus on creating meditative sound journeys so I can grow my audience organically. But in the future, definitely, I feel like I'm going to do the whole YouTube thing. Bit of Jack Black. Fuck. I honestly know nothing. I know nothing of Jack Black's music musically, but I love Jack Black. Like, I love everything he does. Dude is a genius. But I've definitely not... Yeah. You sound like you're high. I take that the right way, my guy. I'm high as fuck, bro. I'm high as fuck on life. Like, I'm universally sober. That's the reality. But I'm high on brain chemicals, right? Like, you know, I'm high in good energy. Spent some good time with beautiful people, went to a rave, listened to some dope music, danced, and now I'm sleep deprived. So I'm vibing, bro. I also did a nice cold plunge this morning, so my brain is full. My brain is full of dopamine. This is true. but I don't do drugs. Smoke on the water. Hmm. And yes, again, I'll take these yes, I'll take these recommendations, but or this what's the word? I am truly sleep deprived, but yeah, I'll take these ideas of songs, but I'm doing improv right now. But genuinely, like I genuinely appreciate the recommendations. I want to, like, legitimately, like I was kind of saying, I have a massive book full of ideas that I am covering right now. I'm working on about seven of them right now, but it takes time. It takes time. And actually, Feel Good by Gorillaz is one of them. I can't perform it right now though, unfortunately. Yeah, I feel like the nuances. Definitely need to trim this nail. I feel a bit. Hey, Fox, thank you, brother. Do you play Yes music? I mean, the band Yes. I haven't, but that's my good friend that got me into guitar was really stoked on Yes. Yeah, really stoked. Really wish my first guitar teacher would be you. That's a beautiful compliment. Honestly, brother, like, feel free to like, feel free to follow this channel. And again, in the future, I think I'm gonna figure out a means to do guitar lessons. But for now, it's kind of, I'll be honest, like low key, my contention about this is part of why I want to be a content creator is to have free reign of my time. And I already have free reign of my time because I work in film and I have flexible schedules. But I feel like doing guitar lessons is a thing that I want to do in the future once I've already established my YouTube business. Like I want this YouTube to be like massive. Yeah. Please stop talking shit. Yeah. Yeah. Just play, bro. I don't know what to tell you, brother. I'll be honest, bro. I say this with love, and I say this, many times that I'm here for myself. I'm here to chill, perform, talk, engage in dialogue. I'm not here to just be like I don't know, entertainment. I am here to play guitar and to play guitar for you guys. But I do this at my own leisure, whenever I want. That being said, though, I feel you, brother. I want to help create this portal. Yeah. Get a major RDR2. Interesting. I gotta change there's a key for that. I feel like I was doing like a improv. Yo, thank you so much. But you get it, my guy. This is this is raw channeled catharsis. I don't even know what's gonna happen next. It seems very peaceful, and I come to distortion phase. I come with distortion. Facts. I don't know what that means, but hey man, know your stuff and connect. Interesting. Beautiful. Harmony among the comment section. Oof, I like that. That's irking me. I feel for the pan flute. I'm doing it slightly out of key, which is part of how I have to dial it in. Yo, what is good? What is good? I want to see if I can find the effective key here. So it's like. Wicked, we found it. Alright, I hit the right key. Wicked, wicked. What's that? Word. Bro, he's from Leeds, do you say? Man, you guys, that's honestly, I love the UK. I mean, I've just been like as I've been tentatively exploring a lot of like breaking down just like Oasis and Arctic Monkeys and stuff. It's just get me so hyped. I'm like, man, the UK, like the British sort of Brit rock scene is just dope as fuck. At least the one from 20 years ago. The one that I know of in small blips. Something I've actually randomly had conversations a lot about, but I need some water. But legitimately, it's like I'm English and Ukraine, right? But strangely, I'm not very connected to my English and Ukraine heritage. But naturally, it's like periphery. Also June from the French music group India Chime. Not familiar with that. Thing mad. Facts, thank you, brother. If you can listen closely, it's reverberating, like it's creating like a very unique resonance pattern that's bouncing back and forth. I find very meditative. It's almost like it's stretching out the resonance. I found when I used to do Changa as DMT, I would strike this and sit in meditation for like a solid hour and just listen very deeply to this tingsha. Very nice. Just streaming these beautiful resonance patterns. Oof. Those attacks. Let's let's go. The Titanic song. I know I can play that on the I can play that on the pan flute, but very difficult. Very difficult to play. I guess this chat doesn't like the Doors. I think everyone low-key likes the Doors. Like, it's just a matter of time and place. Something like that. That song was stuck in my head for a long time. You know, in Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings. I used to actually. What is this? What is it? Nah. It's like. I think I can't play the main section of Lord of the Rings. At least not by. Not on the fly. No, it's something I gotta definitely practice. Because it's tricky to kind of get those like microtones. Talk about depression, how to deal with it. There's some voidness or bleakness. Very beautiful. Thanks for sharing, Aryan. Yes, brother. I would say, truthfully, I spoke about this actually a lot lately, but I think the key for a lot of us, especially as men, but as all human beings, is learning to transmute energy. Like, I really feel this. It's like, you know, when what I'm speaking about in the means of learning to transmute energy is like, we as human beings, we have a complex array of emotions, you know, whether it's like anger, sadness, turmoil, euphoria, happiness, ecstasy. It's all beautiful. It's all welcome. We're allowed to experience all these things, but I think as human beings, particularly as men, it's extremely important to consciously and actively transmute energy. And how, say, for example, you know, for me, how I transmute energy often is I do a lot of free-form training, like calisthenics, strength training. I create music. Like this right here, for me, is transmutation. You know, I'm taking raw emotion and I'm directing this right into this guitar, right? You know, and this is, fortunately, it's a thing that I've built, but 1000%, we all struggle. And I'll be honest, this is a thing, this may or may not be for you, but what I do, what I've been doing to combat depression is I've been going for runs into the river. I do cold plunges, basically. I just did one before I got here because I was kind of sleep deprived. But the last 15 days, I've been going into rivers and doing cold plunges. I'll literally sprint into the river, do a 30-second cold plunge, and I've been doing this twice a day. And this isn't something I say recommend. You don't just jump the gun and jump in a freezing cold river without, you know, conditioning your body. But this is the thing that I've slowly over years developed my relationship with and this is cold exposure. And this is a form also of transmutation. Because I think as men particularly, this is such a key vital thing, is learning to transmute your emotions. You say so end of beginning. Not familiar with this one. Trained to become an animal. I think we all are trained to become animals, yes. But yeah, no, that, I mean, in essence, it's the primal, bro. I thought about this while I was on my plunge. Because this is a part of it, is when I go on these plunges, I sit in the forest and I philosophize. I speak, you know, I let myself channel dialogue. Be it, you know, speaking about regulating the mind, valuing time, or whatever flows through. I sit there in the river, and then when I plunge, I actually record this, and I share this on my Facebook and stuff to my friends. But the idea is that we as human beings, we need to connect to this like primal, um, this primal self, this primal body, as men particularly. It's like learning to transmute energy, be it if it's like through raw catharsis, or if it's like through dancing or going and training. Personally is my strongest advocate. But another thing that I was taking away while I was chilling in the forest doing a cold plunge is the elements. I've actually been reading a lot about that. Is like this is something that actually, for me, this was profoundly healing. Was going to I went to a metaphysical bookstore, and I spent a couple hours. I was namely going there for Christmas to look at gifts, but I picked up a bunch of books, and this was one of them. This beautiful book. It's called Elemental Healing. It's basically an ancient Taoist Chinese way of connecting with the elements for ancestor connection, balanced energy, and aligned life. And what's beautiful about this is I think this is a powerful reminder of the power of the elements. Like whether you desire to integrate ancient Chinese energy circulation or not is up to you. But truthfully, we all as human beings can benefit powerfully from connecting to the elements, from understanding the elements. And basically what a lot of these ancient Chinese practices speak of, that's paraphrased from this one author, is all the elements represent um, different vital systems. Like, the water, the fire, the earth, the air, all these things, they all have and metal, I guess, is the other one. But it's like, the idea is like the element of fire. This is kind of a core element of basically understanding our nervous system. And then there's basically visualizations and all these beautiful realms, but yeah. Bless you guys. This is blessings from Canada. Like 1000%. You are blessed. You are loved. This is just a deep truth. Deep down, we all know this. And I think about this a lot with like the universe, right? The idea is that this is a fundamental truth that I've been unpackaging the last year or two. And you're welcome, brother. Ariane. Thank you for asking. Thank you for expressing yourself, man. But I really feel the universe wants to bless us. Like, this is a truth that I've been seeing, and I recognize and understand this so intimately. The universe desires to bless us. This is the truth. It's like there's blessings everywhere. The reality is we have to allow ourselves to basically align ourselves and more so remove the resistance that we have built from interjecting ourselves in the universe and receiving the blessings from the universe. And often these, manifest as like limiting beliefs or just like, simply not recognizing the beauty of just being present in the world, right? Genuinely think you'll start a movement. Positivity. Thank you, brother. I'm just doing this. I'm just doing one step at a time. That is like, my intention is pure. Like, that's what I think is this channel. I swear, this channel, all these things that I do as of late relating to this portal is very, very intentional. Like, I've been manifesting and thinking about and visualizing, conceptualizing every realm of this channel, and not just like in an intellectualized way. It's more of like, it's been rooted within my being. I understand why on the deepest level, why this, this portal, be it the stream, be it the content I'm creating, be it the visions that I have of where this channel is going. I understand why this is so significant and why the world needs, this. And even if it's just, again, this is what I actually had a conversation about this, is what I advocate is creating a meditative space that is rooted within music. One's like, okay, we all have this ability to tap into music, but the the dual element of this is creating a relationship with this portal, this phone, basically YouTube. It's like, fundamentally, this has been an epiphany for me, is social media, our phones. This is a powerful tool, right? This is a tool that we all have the access to engage in. This can be utilized as a powerful tool that can connect us, unify us, bridge worlds. Or it can be something that does the opposite. It splits and fragments. And I think for a lot of us, we have a fragmented relationship with technology, with phones, with these things. Just fundamentally, by default, we've engaged in a fragmented relationship. And the key for us is to return to the intentional relationship with these things. And I think this is a part of it, realizing these things are tools. This phone, this relationship with social media, with YouTube, these are just tools. They're neutral. But a lot of us, we sort of are engaging in these fragmented sort of narratives of how we're utilizing these things, opposed to really going deep and be like, you know what? How can we empower? How can we unify? How can we connect with each other genuinely with these very same tools? So this is a very important thing, I think, for a lot of us. And this is kind of, if there's a movement that I want to advocate, it's generally that. Yeah. By the way, my name is Ryan. I post this on some of my streams. Ashay is my moniker. That's like my business brand. Simply because it's like a name, or it's a word that I had flow through me when I did Changa for the second time. So it's like DMT. And I recognized Ashay as the word. Like, I love the word. It was just like a powerful word that meant a lot to me. I never in my life heard it. Literally, it was like, didn't know what it meant. I just said the word. I was just like, Ashay. And I remember thinking, I was like, what is this? And then I recognized, I think it was a performer name. Like, I was going to use it as my fire performance name. And that's why on my channel, my original channel is my picture of me doing fire performance. But I basically then recognized, I was like, I want this to be my brand. But yeah, my name is Ryan. Make sure we're nice and in tune. Heck yes. Very nice. Yo, what's good? Yeah. If not a live tour, please release some version of this in Spotify. Facts. I have this strange relationship with releasing music where I feel like I create so much music because majority of the time I just play guitar, for like hours a day. And a majority of what I play, it's all improv. So it's like I have so much music recorded that especially through these streams, like I swear, this last week I've probably recorded at least like 3-4 like bangers that I would definitely love to release. But it's a process where I'm gonna have to, download these, go through the entire stream, take these blips, and maybe write them down through tablature and then just go through them. But definitely I'm definitely part of this channel is I've been doing this for about 4 months now, this YouTube streaming, doing this kind of dimension of it, but I intend to do everything. Like, what I mean by this is, like, I intend to create long format content that's like comprehensive, that's doing meditative journeys, original compositions. Like, it's all going to occur. I really feel it's just a matter of organically when. But it's all in the makings. Like, this is the piece of this. I appreciate the sincerity, brother. Just doing improv. It's true. This is that's quintessentially how I like to record. It's just like bang. I appreciate the sincere interest, and it's inspiring. I appreciate it. Like, I 1000%. It means a lot to me. So I feel I will in the very near future, I think, just hop on my Ableton studio setup and just flow. I think it's high time. A little bit out of key, but yeah. Oh, shoot. Yeah. And just randomly sort of diving into, I don't do covers right now, but as I'm building like a repertoire, would just truly inspire you, brother. Heck yeah, dog. That's awesome, bro. This means a lot. In the future, in the future, I may do vocal covers. Like I find, and right now I'm just doing improv, but what a very personal question. No, I'm not circumcised. I'm Canadian. Or I guess I should say I'm Ukrainian English. I don't think that's a part of our culture. But definitely in the future, I find once I hone certain dimensions of my vocals, basically just, practice vocal performances, which is what I've been doing as I'm teaching these or breaking down these songs to teach. I will do more vocal performances because I love vocalizing, but it's more for me, writing original vocal pieces and singing is a very like sacred, very like, yeah, sacred context for me. It's like the deepest catharsis. So I don't do it very quintessentially just to perform. I do it for like deep healing. And to be perfectly honest, I've been singing for like 7 years. I've been playing guitar for about 16 years. So I'm definitely a lot better at playing guitar right now. I can perform guitar fluently. I cannot perform singing fluently. That will probably change one day. I'm also hecka sleep deprived. Voice is not that good for singing. Is that so? I beg to differ. Guitar playing. It's true. I'm a very natural guitarist. I mean, I've also again been doing it for a long time. But naturally, I feel singing is a thing. And again, I think in response, I'm not sure if Mr. Rida Rimsey or whatever is like, if you're familiar, if you're a singer, that's beautiful, brother. Maybe you have a very natural understanding of vocals and vocalizing. But for me, I really feel that play some song without singing, just guitar play, like guitar progressions. I probably could do that, but I think for vocalizing, let's be real here, voice, like singing, vocalizing, it's a skill set that has to be trained. It's vocal training. It really doesn't come down to whether someone has a good or bad voice. That's kind of debunked. Unless you have like damaged vocal cords, anyone can sing. 1000%. Like you can train the voice to a degree where it sounds magnificent, but it takes training with like any sort of dimension of music. But yes, I don't know how to play a song without singing. I'll be honest, bro. A lot of songs, unless you're talking about like John Gom, which I haven't covered in a while, they kind of sound like garbage without the vocals, because the emphasis is the vocals. Like again, unless we're talking like John Mayer, Neon or something, where he's like masterfully weaving in guitar and vocals. Most vocal pieces, the emphasis is the vocals. The guitar is just a basic chord progression. It's like 4 chords repeated, 5 chords, 4 chords repeated. It's like the emphasis is not the guitar, and that's kind of part of what I feel I appreciate the compliment. The voice. I feel like I do have a beautiful voice too. And it's like it took me many years to sort of unlock that. But I'll be honest, like again, the simplest emanation of how I could express this is singing to me is historically is sacred. It's sacred to me. It's a sacred expression. I want to become fluent at performing it, and I will one day. But for me, singing is a sacred dimension that I do for strictly catharsis right now. Just how guitar was for me one day. Like guitar, when I was younger, I would not perform it. I wouldn't even try to. And now I've been doing it long enough that it feels fluent. It feels good. And it's the same thing with every creative expression, right? Because even, it's performing and like streaming, putting on a performance, whether we're talking about like acting or creating content, all these things are skills, right? It's not like necessarily, no one's good at any of these things naturally, right? You have to develop these skill sets. And I'll be honest, like this is kind of part of my core mission, or my core understanding of all creative realms is, let's be real here. If you're trying to force the creative process, if you're trying to be like, okay, let's, just, I don't know, just drop of a hat, perform a song, or force yourself to do some sort of creative expression, you're probably not going to take that creative expression very far. Like, you have to listen to your unique creative process. You have to. Like, if you don't, you're going to burn out. You're going to experience creative blocks and you will fail. This is what I've learned over the years from literally refining things like tutting and refining things like guitar over 15, 16 years is there's no part of the creative process that you should force. There's no part of it that should be inorganic. I'll be honest, I strongly, I don't advocate people trying to like push themselves into like so far their comfort zones where they just detest the creative dimensions. Yeah, Major, to be honest, I like many, I can't choose one. I agree with that. I mean, personally, my favorite musicians, they change a lot, but my favorite vocalist is definitely Adam Gontier. And my favorite guitarist, I would say, is probably Anna McKee, Alexander Misko, Marcin Ichikanito, and Estas Tone. Yeah. In no particular order. I like that. Beautiful. I agree, French songs, honestly, some of the most beautiful, beautiful songs. There's a very interesting cadence to the way French people sing, I find. Merci pour les French. Les France. And got cramps up there. That was a cool transition. Very nice. Yo, I've been playing guitar for about 16 years now. Acoustic for about 10, and then electric 6 years before that. So I started as an electric guitar player when I was like 11 or something. And then so 16. Yeah, something that randomly just flowed through my mind. Yes, sir, yes, sir. It's been a beautiful, beautiful journey. But very much, that's why I feel blessed to understand guitar to a degree where it's like, I feel very passionate about teaching. Like, to the degree, it's not even about like, being a music teacher per se. I want to understand what people historically find themselves creatively blocked via guitar, via music. It's like I love to sort of like break down these things, because I've come across literally pretty much every single thing, well, to this point, that I can think of what creative blocks, how they manifest, and I've lifted them. Like, this is literally the only way that I've succeeded at being a musician this long. It's like I've understood creative blocks, I've understood how to learn, and I've been fortunate to apply this. And a lot of it's just, pure going at it, perseverance. Word. Bro, honestly, that's completely valid. I think you've been here since like, yeah, we're pushing an hour here, but feel free to disconnect or disengage. But appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, dog. It's been a ride. I think I'll probably stick around the next like half hour, but yeah. And be well, brother. Appreciate your energy. Love your sound. Thank you, dog. Appreciate you, bro. Hope you're finding yourself creatively inspired in your life, and just like, yeah, transmuting energy, allowing yourself to just be real. Ooh, the attack. Yeah, but long story short, it's funny. What I've noticed myself, what's my favorite car? My favorite car. Honestly, I'm more into motorcycles than cars, but I suppose, like, if we're talking about like what I'm gonna be having when I'm like, financially well off in the future, I'm probably favoring a Porsche, some kind of trippy Lambo or Porsche, but I don't know. Again, I'm more into motorcycles. and helicopters. Forgot that. Yeah. But yeah, for some reason, something that kind of randomly just flowed through my mind is um, hand strength. This is a thing I talk about this sometimes to people, but the idea is that something that's kind of like a uncommonly touched on thing is part of what I feel. Lamborghinis are beautiful. They're just works of art, straight up. Like I notice, like the ability to I do multiple disciplines of hand training. Like this is kind of guitar has been original my original endeavor. Like I started playing guitar when I was very young. But the idea is that I also do a lot of different things. Like I do tutting. That's one of them. It's like I'm a tutter, and I do like finger tutting, full king tutting. But the idea is this is basically physiotherapy for the hands. Like doing this, it's all physiotherapy. I also do like qigong and handstands, handstand push-ups. But yeah, just long story short, I guess shout out to hands. Shout out to hands and training the hands, because legitimately, like, let's be real, it's like hands are extraordinary. Like the ability to do things with your hands is absolutely extraordinary. And I think having a heightened awareness and heightened relationship with your hands can change your life. Like this is genuinely, the ability to say play a guitar or do whatever. Hands are just, yeah, exactly. W hands in the chat. Like legitimately, bro. Like what an amazing uh, dimension of the human experience to have hands. Like, and that's where it's like what I'm simply speaking to is like the ability to like actively use your hands in creative ways, to train them, to do things, powerful stuff, life-changing stuff, like dead ass. And legitimately, I wouldn't be probably as good as a guitarist if I wasn't also, a tutter. And if I wasn't like a calisthenic athlete or XYZ. It's like, it's cross training at its finest. Cross training. Yes, sir. That's a good harmonic. That's a beautiful song, but I have not learned that. But truthfully, I'm gonna write that one down because I love that song. Strangely enough, I mainly like the remix. I like the electronic remix, but Mr. Ed Sheeran. I see fire. I wrote that down I botched that, but that's cool. Yeah. It's on the list now. Oh shit. Improv. Abundance. Very atonal spot. I think what I might do is bring the stream upstairs and play some piano to kind of complement the guitar here. I think that might be the move. Ashe. Do I like video games? Interesting question. I used to play video games. It's funny though, this is the thing. The caveat is I play one video game that I've been playing since I was 12 that I sometimes play. And it's basically play Spain. I play Spanish. I can play Spanish, but I don't know what Spain is. But basically, yeah, this one video game that I play is called Guns the Duel. You may or may not be familiar with. I mean, it might be more familiar now because they're re-releasing this game. But basically, I play, yeah, this game called Guns the Duel. And I don't just play it, I've been playing it since I was 12, so I play it at like an extremely high level. And what's funny about Guns the Duel is, you may or may not be familiar. Basically, it's a game that's like a third-person shooter where you're in like the Matrix, like kind of Matrix type fighting style, where you have a gun, you have a sword, and you do like flips and acrobatics off the wall. But the funny thing about Guns is this game is basically built on glitches. So some Korean people that played this game like 20 years ago, they discovered that you can basically animation cancel every single part of this game. So basically what you can do in this game, Guns, is you can do basically gravity defying and reality defying movements where you're like flipping and flying and doing all these crazy things off the walls once you master this game. And that's kind of where I've been at. I don't know Bohemian Rhapsody, but I probably should learn it. Yes, it was a battle royal. I think, if you mean like, was this game a battle royal? I think it was like a type. It's a very trippy. I have Arctic Monkeys songs I'm working on, but I can't perform them right now. It's not. It's a very old game that's being re-released, but it's very niche because the game is historically extremely difficult to play. But it's funny because I don't play any video games except for this one game, mainly because it's so difficult and mentally challenging. What? I mean, why does anyone do anything or not do anything? I'm primarily I'm a performer, or I perform original and improv, like compositions. That's just what I do. It's like that's what I spend all my money, my energy, and time on. I'm learning to do a bunch of songs for the sake of, teaching it and performing it, but that's not my emphasis right now. I'm also nice and sleep deprived, so I don't think I could, even if I could perform these songs, I would probably not do it justice. Because I found my friends. They're in my head, my boy. Wow, that's profound, brother. I mean, let's be real here. Our friends are everywhere. Like, they're in the universe. They're just like, I know many people that have spirit guides and channels that are just like, they're just everywhere. My first game I played was 2006. Video games are beautiful. I mean, for me, the caveat is I don't play video games anymore. I used to, but I use the soundtracks of video games. Like, that's how I connect with video games. Is I actually, when I started this YouTube channel, basically what I did was I would do meditative remixes and improvised remixes of all different sounds, like movie scores, video game soundtracks. I would literally spend hours and hours every single day for months working on improvising over top of soundtracks, and it would basically connect me nostalgically to these video games, and I would learn musically how to understand and how to like improvise over top of it. Very challenging, to be honest. I feel like I'm happy that I transitioned out of that niche because it was also mentally very challenging, but it definitely made me a way better musician, just learning how to improvise over top of literally anything. Very nice. So. Heck yeah. Right. Probably close the stream the next 10 minutes or so. Yo, thank you so much for chiming in, dog. Appreciate your input. Hope you have an awesome day too. Blessings from Canada. Now, legitimately, I'll probably find myself, I don't know, see how it plays out. In the next, 10 minutes, kind of just transition out of working on some content, or I don't know. Because I've noticed I can stream for, hours, but it gets to a point where I'm just I kind of just need to, do human stuff. Other human stuff, I suppose. Yo, word, welcome. And we're still just chilling. Legitimately, I say this many times to people. It's feel zero pressure by any means. Feel free to dip in, dip out, do whatever you need to do with your day and stuff. That's how I operate too. If I genuinely felt the desire, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna disappear after 10 minutes, do a stream, dip in, dip out, and then I'm just gonna do so. But yeah, facts. Appreciate you, man. This portal is a portal. I feel you. For some reason, I definitely feel called to doing a second cold plunge at some point. But definitely, because man, if you know, you know. It's once you start to engage in cold plunges, your cold temperature regulation is really, really high. You can literally just go for a cold plunge whenever, just chill in a cold river for a minute or something, and it feels like you're getting a fresh cup of coffee, but there's no, overstimulating stimulus. What's good? What's good? What's good, game buddies? But it's legitimately, it's like, I swear, cold plunge is like the few ways you can get dopamine, you know, straight to the dome. Whether it's like 6 in the morning, 1 in the morning, freaking 3 p.m., you can just do whatever you want, right? Heck yeah, dog. Is that like a fist bump, fist bump emoji thing, dude? Whoa. Sick. Heck yeah. And there's such beauty in the simplistic. I can't say I know any Hindi songs. Yeah. I don't know, I can try to improvise. say, say Habibi. Habibi. I know there's this one YouTuber that I visit that he's like visiting different parts of the world, and he just like calls everyone Habibi, like my dear, my love. Just like everyone's just, yeah, everyone's his love. Just love everywhere. It's great. But how does Hindu music go? I know it's like, I think it's an, if I were to guess, it's in alternate keys that's key shifting a lot. Because, you know, it's like, I could see that being some sort of Hindu music. Oh, yeah, I think Hindu music definitely has like a lot of like tasteful key shifts. So it's like, I'm kind of like, where are we? It's like I'm in E, the key of E, and then I can go into A sharp. Interesting. Now I really love like exploring key shifts. Yo, thank you, thank you. Whiskey lullaby. Can't say I was familiar. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's just so beautiful. I swear, bro. I'm just doing this intuitively, but it's like, if I were to like be like, all right, word, let's make this Egyptian, and I could just be like, maybe that's Egyptian. I know there's like one particular key that's like very Egyptian-esque. It's almost like when I used to improv to Dune, I would basically do this one key shift to Dune. Yeah. I think it's just key shifting from E to F, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm figuring this out. I swear, I mean, this is kind of, I advocate this to death, but it's like, improvisation, bros. Like, brother, it's like, is like, there's all these different dimensions of skill and skill sets and all these different creative practices. But for me, I really feel whether we're talking about acting or dance or guitar, is like it is like the essence of infinity. It's literally like you once you can improvise, like you just oh word, I can just infinitely create novel inflections or novel creations. It literally is just like a masterful part of music in itself. Am I a good singer? I consider myself a good singer, but I was kind of having this conversation with the other homie. Is like, I don't really perform singing very much. Do you believe? I believe I'm a good singer. Yeah, I think it's like I think what good singing is good vocal training. Like you prime your voice, and then you just perform. But also for me, it's like, yeah, I don't have a lot of like vocal performances really refined because this is the key thing is like you could just sing, but for me, it's like performing it requires having the perfect rhythm synchronization and the vocals alongside just like feeling, you really enjoy the song. Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure in the near future, like the near future, especially because people are requesting this so actively. Plus, I also think it'd be fun to perform. Check my voice and rate me. Interesting. Word. I'm singing the last stream. Interesting. I think I have sung in some streams. Yeah, done some kind of. But I mean, yeah, sometimes it's like singing is like, it's like full and unapologetic. Like if you're singing like 3 Days Grace or like Queen or something, where it's like you really access the full range, which I sometimes do. But yeah, I'll check your voice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really rate people singing, but I mean, why not? Yeah. Interesting. Word, I think I know what you're doing. It's probably like a 3 Days Grace song. Yeah. I think in truth, like the simplest piece of it is I love singing. It's fun as fuck. And when I feel like when I'm in that phase where I'm ready to perform them, I'm just gonna do it fluently and it'll be chill as fuck. But yeah, I think it'll be on my own terms in the future. But I don't see why not because I love doing that. Check out my song, please. I suppose. I'm all for supporting fellow musicians, honestly. With that being said, I find I exist in a polar realm where it is fun. Yeah. That's a powerful statement, my friend. Is like for me, I agree where singing has always been like a sacred thing. Like I will literally like in my own room, if I'm in catharsis, I will literally sing for like 3 hours, like endlessly, and it sounds phenomenal. But I don't desire to, yeah, sing for other people via performance. This is kind of why I'm making distinguishments. I don't desire to perform singing. Maybe in the future that'll change. I love performing guitar. I love doing it. I have gotten to this place where I'm really good at it, I would say, to a degree. But singing performance, it doesn't feel resonant. Some people maybe they don't know guitar, they're not fluent in music, and they focused on training their voice. I know a lot of beautiful human beings that's the exact case. They're amazing at singing. They love performing singing. I'm just the opposite. I perform guitar. I love to sing. It's like a sacred release, but I don't feel the need to perform singing. Maybe that'll change, but who knows? It's just kind of the way it is. But yeah, I mean, kind of unpopular opinion, or I don't know if it's unpopular opinion, but I love supporting musicians, but I find, I'll be honest, when observing how YouTube works, it's funny. It's like another lame guitarist. You got me, bro. You got me. That's me, bro. That's how I identify. Just trash guitarist all day long. And no facts. I mean, it takes. Hey, bro. Let's be real here. It takes a lame guitarist to know a lame guitarist. So clearly, I don't know, bro. I mean, all I gotta ask is like, bro, that's fair. I'm a lame guitarist, but then explain to me again how artificial harmonics work. Like, show me exactly how to scale through the artificial, pinch harmonics on the scale, and then do that in a separate key, and then you can call me a lame. Then it's all good. That shit's boring as hell. What song do you play? I'm improvising. I'm improvising. I don't know, bro. I think Mark, I'm loving the energy. You're trolling me. You're trying. You're really committing to the bit. But I think you're projecting, brother. Yeah. Yes, sir. I don't know. I think attention or something. Bro, Coldplay doesn't need all that to make his hits, bro. But I'm not Coldplay, brother. I don't want to be Coldplay. Nah, dog. I think you may be a musician. Maybe you're not a musician. I have a feeling you're not a musician, so that's okay. Like, it's all good, bro. But legitimately, I have to say, all musicians in every path, it's unique. You'd realize this if you've gone down this path, but there is no reason to demerit or, throw salt at any chosen musician style. Like, someone could be a banjo player, rock and country, or they could be Queen or be Coldplay, but that doesn't make them better or worse than any musician. But deadass, I don't want to be Coldplay, bro. That's all good. I appreciate your concern for my musical career, but I'm not Coldplay. Yeah. Heck yeah. Hold up. Learn to talk. I really wanna fuck with some more Oasis. I agree. Heck, that's not gonna sell, man. Tell me. I don't know. I think Mark's he's earned the right to express his opinion, but it's an opinion. I can safely ignore his unsolicited advice. Like Mark Anderson quintessentially seems like one of those fellows that loves to just like throw all this unsolicited advice. That's okay. It's all good, brother. We still love you, Mark. Mhm. Yeah. What makes them better is people want to listen to music, pay to do so. Wow, bro, that's that's hey man, I find that really funny. I mean, not necessarily. You're right. People pay money for people to do it, but also that's a weird fallacy, bro. That's a very strawman type argument. Like, I mean, naturally, sure. I mean, I desire to grow a YouTube channel. I desire to succeed in multiple performance realms, but just because I'm making money or not making money doesn't make me a better artist than anybody. I think Coldplay would never do that. What is a troll as a point of view? I don't know. I mean, I think a troll is trying to elicit a response. He's trying to trigger a response. He's trying to evoke a response. His belief, your point of view, could be valid. Hell, bro, this is your point of view, Mark. Your view is 1000% valid. But it doesn't mean that you're not trying to almost evoke a response that's based on your opinion, your point of view. It's a one-dimensional opinion. It's not the truth. You're speaking from a view. It's your truth. It is not the truth. And that's okay, dog. I'm not here to entertain people's projections. It's all good. I've been in this creative realm for a while. Yeah. Why do you do it then? Well, I've been doing this. This is the thing is, I have various creative modalities. Like the answer is very simple. I do this because I want to inspire people. I mean, I'm getting a bit distracted. I don't know. I'm trying to give you an objective response, but I think it's personal. You know, it's like you're expressing strongly held beliefs that don't really seem to make sense. That is a projection, and I'm trying to almost like make sense of this so I can kind of, I don't know, express my point of view in a mature way. But I don't know. I think the fundamental part of what I've been kind of like, entertaining your trolling or entertaining your perspective, Mark, is like the way that you approach this initial conversation was not mature. It was not emotionally regulated. It wasn't a belief system that I think is rooted in one that I, again, think is anything but projection. It's like you didn't come here with an emotionally mature approach to have a conversation. You wanted to evoke a response. That's immature. That's not, that's not someone that I think understands the deeper message or desires to get to the deeper message of what we're talking about. So it's, yeah, I guess it's, quintessentially a troll. You're not introducing an argument that's trying to be like come to a deeper truth. It's, I mean, maybe you do. I don't know. That could be changing as conversations going on. But the fact that you just like chose to lead it with like an abrasive sort of energy is like, I don't know. It seems bizarre. It seems foreign. But I guess free will, freedom of speech, my guy. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's the problem. I mean, part of why, like, let's be real here. Part of what I'm creating, like, part of why I create this YouTube channel is to transcend that incandescent fixation on money. I want to offer free value. I want to grow this channel to a point where I can monetize it, get sponsors, make money, XYZ. But I more so want people to have accessibility to, learn music, to listen to good music for free. I don't want people to go down that weird rabbit hole of hyperfixating on money because that's never going to make you happy. That's never the answer. That's never the, what's the word? The condition for, happiness, the definition. But yeah. But I mean, I don't know. Long story short, I think I'm going to be okay. I have visions that are focusing on the dimensions of creating something that's larger than money. It aligns with money, it aligns with having resource, but I 1000% have known for certainty, from being an artist for 15, 16 years, that money means shit if you're not integral, if you're not aligned, if you're not healthy, if you're not coming from a genuine rooted place where you are happy. And surely those things aren't like synonymous. People can be rich, rock stars can be rocking out, living their best life. Who knows? I don't know. If there's anything I've learned a lot, especially lately, mainly studying lucid dreaming, is like we're addicted to materialism. We are associating materialistic gains, and we're so heavily addicted and fixated on it that we are ruining our lives. We're addicted to all these weird illusions of materialism, and money is probably the most prevalent and potent thing that we're addicted to. Not saying that money isn't valuable. It has beautiful application and resource, but that was a good key shift. I like that. Yeah, money is God. I don't know, bro. I want to. It's funny. It's like part of me wants to hear you out, and I think if we were in person to person, this would be an interesting conversation. But I don't know. I feel like you're delusional in some regards. Like you don't actually understand the deeper context of these things, and you're making these like weird ultimatums of like, but money is this, money is that. Like, bro, come on. Like, I think you need to understand something deeper about life, and money is not it. It's not it, bro. And I hope you figure that out. Like, honestly, this comes from a place of love. Like, I'm sleep deprived as fuck, so I'm less equipped to approach these things. But honestly, bro, like, I hope you do find the deeper fulfillment and you realize the role that money plays. And I think you're maybe a little disillusioned with the role you think money plays. And that's okay. Like, this society's fucked, bro. This society's corrupt. Let's be real here. Society's corrupt, it's malicious. And I think there's a reason why you're holding these beliefs relating to money, relating to material, monetized, definitions of things. But that's not how the world is. Like, I'll tell you this right now. Like, on the deeper level, money is just a tool. It can be abused, it can corrupt you, and it will corrupt you. But if you can understand the application of it and let it go further, then you will find true happiness. But again, that's just some unsolicited advice coming at you from one unsolicited advisor to another. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ah, yes. Human beings, they're so great. I mean, yeah, bro, it's all good. I feel like what I like about you is we could have this conversation in real life, but you have to understand, bro. Like this is kind of I don't know. I mean, we're using this tool. You're on this stream. We're just chilling and chatting, but I like to have these kind of deeper talks or even just real talks in real life. This is not the real world. You're not matching my eye contact. We're not in this real dimension of the human experience. We're not experiencing each other. So, this is just the internet. Your opinion's valid, but it's like, yeah, you want to have a debate about, I don't know, the the dimensions or the sort of like the philosophy of money. It's like, you can find those places, bro, but I'm just playing music for people. You're funny. Why do you feel I'm bringing you down? I can sense there's a veil of of genuine, what's the word? Genuine rooting. Like you do like want to point out an authentic truth, but I don't know. I'm just chilling here. I guess if I were to be honest, it's like some of what you're saying, it resonates. Like you're kind of speaking from a place that surfaces parts of myself. Like wow, I'm like, man, that's interesting. Like these are things to consider. But at the same time, I'm less equipped. Like I was at a rave till like 4 a.m. last night, and I'm just chilling. Like I'm sleep deprived, here to kind of create, yeah. No, no, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. But like, I know like the buddy does have an intention. I don't know if it's relatively well founded, but there's some intention there that he has a desire to educate or express some truth. But I know that's where I feel like that's what I expressed a little while back. Is I think if Mark genuinely wanted to have an adult, mature conversation, he wouldn't do it from a place of projection. You wouldn't do it from a place of being like, hey, bro, this, that, blah, 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 trying to be abrasive. It's like, if you were like, emotionally regulated and mature, you'd be like, let's have a conversation. Let's actually do it in a way that, I don't know, I guess is respectful and is neutral in the nature of it. As in to say, you can argue your point to death, but I don't think the internet or on this stream is the place to do it, quintessentially. I like how the music's kind of taken like, it's like playing off the energy. It's playing off the energy. Very nice. Well, that's the core thing. That's the core thing I'm expressing, man. Is I'm not better than Coldplay, but Coldplay's not better than me. Like musicians, they're musicians, man. Like sure, you could say maybe someone's like technically, I don't know, someone's played guitar for a year versus someone who's played guitar for 20 years. Someone's technically better, but seriously, like, I don't know, man. Like, creative expression's not meant to be like compared so heavily. Yeah. I appreciate that, man. I mean, life is good, bro, honestly. No complaints, no complaints here. Like literally life has been beautiful. And I just feel blessed to be able to create this portal, you know? And I guess a part of this portal is people are allowed to voice their opinions. Like I can't just be like, you're wrong, and like, man, just cast you away. I mean, I technically could, I'm sure, do something, but nah, man, it's like you're allowed to voice your opinion. Your opinion's valid. Like, I find it funny how it's like the music is like, I swear, it's like going through this narrative. It's like accenting the energy of being like, whoa, like the energy of this, and then it's like resolving. Resolution via music. It's all good, dog. Hey, word, thank you so much. Of cool vocab. That's a very cool compliment. Especially, especially I'm being like, I'm rather sleep deprived, so I feel like my brain's operating at like 80%. So it's wicked to see that um, I'm still expressing myself effectively. What's that? Baby Shark? What? I mean, kids' music is music, bro. It's so funny. My sister, she has a 1.5-year-old, and she's this like adorable infant that's like 1.5, and the music that she plays for her is so fucking funny. It's literally just like, I'm sure obviously it's like baby music, but it's like it literally is like makes so little sense. It's just like Australians singing about, I don't know, like pigs and cows like jumping around fields and just like doing random nonsense, and it's like so funny. I was just like, yeah. Hey, facts. I appreciate that, dog. I like I like this portal. I like this randomness that is just summoned. I like facilitating this. But legitimately, like that's for some reason that's just like that just kills me sometimes. I'm just thinking about I'm like what baby music, like people that literally are just like musicians are like, yo, let's like let's get paid to create music about like hilarious baby nonsense that babies are just like, yo, this is so... I just love that. Let's go. Play any song you think is hard to play on the guitar. I mean, not. I had this conversation the other day where, like, the hardest song I can play is Enemy Key Violin, but I haven't practiced that song in a while. I just kind of improvise right now. But yeah. I want to, though. Maybe it's a caveat, but I want to cover Polyphia playing God. I want to learn that song. And I really soon, I feel soon I'm going to perform that one because that's a song that I really love. And I think that's an impressive... I don't know the song, but I feel like I could pull it off pretty easily. I feel legitimately, as hardness goes on guitar, I've historically, it took me years to kind of understand pinch harmonics. Improvise something and sing about sea salt and lemons. I mean, technically, I'm sure I could. I don't know why I would. um, yeah, I don't know, but I'm not gonna sing right now. That as I've had so many recommendations or requests to sing, I feel like I'm going to in the near future definitely rock some songs. Like I've said, I mean, obviously have to reiterate this because people are popping in, but I have songs that I have down. Like I have about 50 or 60 right now that I'm working on basically to teach people. Like I'm breaking down the risk. It takes time though to like learn these songs because I just improvise and write originals. I don't just like cover music, but I'm doing it for the sake of trying to teach it, but also, you know, just for fun. So I'm in the process of that. I have a bunch of songs. Green Day's actually, I have a couple of those songs, but I don't know them by heart right now. I can't perform them. So, I can't play Green Day, brother. I'm sorry. Not in this time. It's like I just don't have I don't have the performance memorized. You know, this is a thing, like, this is kind of, I guess technically unsolicited, not any advice, but I think what a lot of people don't understand is there are certain artists that are cover artists. Like, they are, again, I don't know all the musicians in the world. I'm I'm just my own lens, but there's a lot of artists that are cover artists. They literally spend all their time learning other people's music, covering music, and I'll bet you a lot of these artists don't know how to improvise very well or don't have a lot of original music. Maybe some of them do, but it takes a lot of time and energy to learn to cover all these different songs. And for me, historically, I've always felt covering other people's music beyond the first like 5, 10 years of playing guitar, where I would just cover people's music. I find it boring. It's like you get very bored of not creating original music. It only takes you so far, and I feel like, yeah, I know Red Hot Chili Peppers. I love their stuff. I have a few of their songs I'm learning, but heck yeah, heck yeah. Is Yamaha APX, yeah. What's good about raves? What's good about raves? Wow. I mean everything, bro. I mean, I don't do drugs or drink. I just go to raves to dance. But if you want a very honest answer, there's a many extremely good, powerful reasons to go to raves. I'll be honest. I do make my own music, yeah. I mean, I haven't released a lot of it. I've released some of it on SoundCloud, but a lot of it I still just need to like record and put on there. But yeah, I certainly do make my own music. I haven't put a lot out there, but I feel in the next like year or so I'm gonna put a lot of time and energy to record a lot of these songs. Yeah. Yes, sir. But yeah, bro, honestly, like in an honest answer to why one raves. Well, for one, I'll be honest, I meet so many extraordinary people in the rave scene, like through the dance scene. Previous partners, lovers, friends, longtime friends, like people that are just incredible human beings. The dance scene is literally like an extremely potent portal, especially when you're like myself, if you don't do drugs or drink, you go there with coherence and presence. You go there to connect with people through dance, through music, and it inspires you and really is life changing. Like to go to a rave, to a show where you're just around a bunch of people all celebrating life in the most raw form, it is life changing, like 1000%. And surely, I think it's unfortunate a lot of people associate substances or drinking. I used to drink and do drugs when I was younger, I haven't for 11 years, but the reality of it is, it's a really beautiful scene. It's community. Like, that's the simple part of it. Is like, healthy community is life changing. Look right now. You say hi. Oh, that's beautiful. Welcome to the stream. Mark's tired. That's adorable. Yeah. But seriously, like I really feel this is something I talked about a lot. I think I remember a young musician was asking me something about like advice I'd offer to him. And I remember the simplest piece, I think about this a lot recently. And I've actually, as I was doing a cold plunge earlier, I was reflecting this and its value. It's understanding what it means to value yourself, value your time, to be valued by others. And I think the simplest thing of what I'm expressing is whether you're a performance artist, because this is kind of like part of it is like if you're a musician or whether you're an actor or whatever, a dancer, acrobat, all things that I love to do, the thing that I personally have found has been life changing for me is being valued, being in a community that values you. So whether you desire to pursue music or maybe you desire to do any sort of discipline in life, I truly feel wherever you are genuinely valued is the place to go. Really, it's that simple. It's finding community where you are valued. And in the simplest right, this is also very important to understand that if you are not valued, if you're in a place where you're not fundamentally valued, then allow yourself to disengage and find the realms and the places where people value you. Because 1000% you as an individual, your presence matters, your energy matters. It should be valued. You should be celebrated, cherished. This is a fundamental truth of a lot of things in life. And weirdly enough, this is something I've recognized in many avenues of my life. And this has also been the same psychological and sort of spiritual quest, I'd say, relating to becoming a content creator. It's just because your value is maybe not inherently recognized by XYZ person or whatever viewership audience. This does not necessarily mean that you do not have value. You have value, we all do. But it's about finding those that allow you to, recognize that value. And obviously more so in real life. The internet's not the place to do it, but it's not a bad place if you want to grow a business, I actually can play Master of Puppets. I haven't played it in many years, but that was one of the first songs I learned. Amazing. You just dumb to hold. You're at work, bro? I don't know if you should be on the stream if you're at work, bro. I mean, that's something I would do when I was younger, I swear, but I also just worked at Tim Hortons where it's like nothing mattered. Word. Victor Soy. Maybe botched that. Blood type. Interesting. I've never heard of this. I'm gonna search this up though, right quick. Oh, you get dumped on by Andrew Huberman. Okay, no. Let's see. Victor, Victor, soy. Ah, okay. Ah, okay. Russian rock. Let's go. This dude seems dope as fuck already. Just I can sense Mr. Victor. Wow. What is Skeletor talking about? That's that's wholesome as fuck. I've been told I look like a lot of people for some reason. Like a lot of. Wow, this Victor dude, it's interesting. He's like, yeah, he's almost got like an 80s energy, but he's like modern. But yeah, I've been told I look like a lot of. Well, I mean, yeah, if it's. I honestly just assume everyone's dudes. I just call everyone bro until it's like clear that they're obviously a woman. But yeah, because I'm usually my target audience for teaching people guitar is men, but for some reason on the stream I get also a lot of women that are just like that are awesome. That's rad. I mean, I strangely enough, I mean, I actually am a twin, so I look exactly like somebody, but I actually look like apparently a lot of actors and rappers and I don't know, musicians and stuff. Which is always high praise. I think it's great. Being a twin is sort of fun. I think, I'll be honest, it's a blessing. Being a twin is a blessing, but it's also, I've always seen it as bittersweet. But I mean, if you're a twin, I'm not sure, Lightbow, yeah, if you're a female twin, that may be a different experience. But being a twin as a man is like, it's kind of a mind fuck. It's a blessing, like, don't get me wrong. It's probably the most extraordinary blessing you can experience in this reality. But historically, it can be like kind of tensive, kind of conflicting. But I think any form of relationship, that's like a familial bond or like a friend that you've known for like for me 31 years of my life. How's that flute emerge from? I don't know, bro. It's all in your imagination. There was no flute. I don't know what flute you're talking about. I think you're hallucinating. That's the conclusion. Is there's no flute. There's never been a flute. You're just hallucinating. Yeah. Tag team your twin. I don't know, bro. You say that now, Natala. Unless I don't know if you're a woman, Natala. I'm not sure that's a name, men or woman. If honestly, bro, assuming that you're a woman or you're a guy, female twins in medical class and drive them around. They fight for hours. That's the thing is like, being a twin is like, it's almost like it's like even if you're eye to eye, you see eye to eye and you respect each other. There's always going to be these like psychological projections. There's going to be these like layers that you got to unpackage. Something about you screams tarot cards. That's funny. I mean, I have tarot cards, but I'm not one of those. I know a lot of beautiful humans that actually are, as they claim, very tapped into like astral quantum worlds where they read all these different energies of different like guides and stuff. But I don't know. I'm not connected to the spiritual realm like that. I consider myself spiritual, but I don't know shit about tarot. I know a lot about metaphysical philosophy, but yeah, no, yeah. Call my twins spare parts. That's what the fuck? Are you the older twin? Because I'm the older twin as well. And I swear it's like a blessing, but also intense being the older twin. But goddamn, we're at 2 hours here. This is bizarre. I'd be the dominant twin regardless. I still can't tell if you're a guy or girl, Nutella. Dominant twin. I mean, if we're gonna do a deep dive, I'm definitely not gay. No, I'm very straight. I love women. Women are awesome. I'm very attracted to women. But the idea is that I'm very sure. I'm very sure. But yeah, in response to this homie saying, or I guess, I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, this person saying you'd be dominant twin. It's what's interesting is if you understand sort of the way that no, twins, we're both straight. This is facts, but I genuinely feel like you'll understand that in the relationship of being a twin, right? It kind of comes down to, I don't know if you're familiar with the term what's it called? Fuck, I forget what it's called. It's not like, if there's like people that are alpha, but then there's also people that are what's the word? Sigma. I think it's Sigma. I don't know. Maybe it's that. It's like a Sigma male, like a person that basically is humble and altruistic, but they're also dominant in the nature of what they are within their actions. Like they understand basically how to lead from sort of like an indirect place. They don't have anything to prove. It's kind of like an archetype. His eyes tell me. That's weird, dog. Honestly, like, cause that's yeah. All I can say is that's like weird projection. Like I literally before I went to a rave was literally making love to a woman. So I think you're projecting heavy, my friend. I mean that's okay. Like legitimately, that's okay if you are happen to be homosexual. That's okay. No judgment here. But I've been sexually attracted to women my entire life. It's okay to be straight, friend. Fuck. Bro, this guy's chat's just going nuts, dog. Again, guys, it's okay. Stop. I think y'all on a weird frequency. It's okay to be gay. Like, if you guys are projecting or dealing with your own sexual, that's okay. Don't judge yourself. But obviously, it's okay to also be straight. Allow yourself to just embrace loving feminine energy. Like, they're extraordinary. They're angels. Just allow yourself to be honest with whatever you're at in your life. No judgment. And I'm definitely fortunate, especially this last like year and a half, to have had some really beautiful relationships with some pure angels, like just women that have been like seriously really just blessings. So yeah, that's just the way it is. And don't judge people or don't judge yourself, friends. Yeah. Would you sell your soul at the crossroads to be the best there ever was? No. Not at all. Man, I remember I was at a party that was like a conscious rave, and someone literally asked me the exact question, like, would you sell your soul to be like the best guitar player or something ever? And I remember telling them, I was like, no. I want the journey. The journey is what makes you great. If you sell your soul to be the best there ever was, you're probably robbed of the journey, of the strife, the stride, the process of having to push yourself and slowly, progressively evolve and become the best whoever was or whatever you want to become. So I would fundamentally never take a deal to rob myself of the journey of becoming. Because the journey of becoming, the process, that's what's valuable. 1000%. Oh. Fuck, I love pinch or slap harmonics. That shit is dope. Sick. Background music is on point. Facts. You are a worldly jukebox. I honestly don't know what that means, friend. Very cool. O'clock. Interesting. So it's been 2 hours and 12 minutes. What a trip. Stick to playing the triangle. I would love to try playing the triangle. I mean, of course, we all know only masterful musicians play the triangle. Like, that's unequivocal truth. You gotta be an absolute legend to play the triangle. What did you eat? I'm glad you asked, bro, because weirdly enough, like, the lady friend that I was with, we cooked this massive sweet potato dish that was like spinach, sweet potatoes, and I'll turn off this light, and chickpeas, and all this awesome stuff. And basically, we had so much leftovers that she just gives me this massive dish of sweet potatoes. So I came home from this rave at like 3 in the morning and just air fried a massive dish of sweet potatoes. And that was legendary. And actually, oh shit, I think I put some in the air fryer and actually just realized I forgot about it. But yeah, I got a bunch of sweet potatoes. Interesting. This Victor Soy guy looks dope as fuck. Yeah, sweet potatoes, I swear, that shit's just like, it's peak human experience. Wonder if it's not raining out, I might just go for a walk and stream and walk. I think I'm just like, yeah, probably hyperstimulated on dopamine from all this like almost 2.5 hours of streaming. Please sing the Natural Misty Balm Marika. I'm not sure what this song is. I can't say. Misty. Balm. I'm curious what this is. I don't know. I don't think I can play it, but. Wait, what? Mary Jones. Huh. Nothing came up on YouTube. How's my phone dying? Very nice. 216. Yeah, that bending into that note's not really doing the trick. Man, I'm cooked. Do you like Tosin Abasi? I'm not, sounds familiar, but I don't think I'm familiar with this. Tosin. Ah. Ah. Interesting. Okay. Monomyth. Ah. I like this dude's style already, to be perfectly honest. This. Ah. Okay. It's like math rock, yeah, very math rock-esque. Last chill. Huh. That's part of... I got these background thing playing. That's part of, like, I also play, like, I play fingerstyle progressive rock, as I show here, but I also have, like, my other Jackson actually got broken, sadly. But I also play, like, punk, metal, and, like, I shred a lot. Like, that's kind of my secondary polar style. So it kind of reminds me similarly of what I like to do, like, yeah, like progressive rock or math rock. Yeah, it's just so, there's so much awesome stylings you can approach musically. Yeah. Where do I find my songs? Again, I haven't released basically anything. On SoundCloud, I have a couple songs released, but those are just experiments that I tried putting out there, just under Ryan Tilt. But beyond that, yeah, a lot of it, I swear, most of the stuff that I've made, I'm trying to just like filter through and record because yeah, I'm honestly haven't got the skill set down of actually recording. I've been in a recording studio like twice ever, and 67, 67, 67, yeah, 67. 6 and 7, yeah. I don't remember what that meme's from, but 6 and 7, facts. But 1000%, in the future, I think I'm gonna just really just go nuts and release a bunch of stuff on Spotify. And I think it's been helping that people have been like really requesting that, but yeah, to this day, it's like before creating this YouTube channel, it's been very hard to motivate myself to sit in a... Shout out to my brother, Oscar. Yo, what's good? Shout out, Oscar. Homie has good taste, I guess, in streams and guitar. I swear, for some reason, I don't know why it is, but always after, maybe it's because it's a Sunday, but the days after I go to raves, I always stream, where I'm like sleep deprived as shit, and then I'm just like full of dopamine, and then I just do a stream, and for whatever reason, it always like, it goes relatively well. And I feel like I should have ended the stream like 20 minutes ago, but part of me is just like, I want to just kind of keep it rolling. Keep it rolling to see what happens, and just kind of keep the audience present for a period. I'll soon probably what I'll do is I'll just at random just exit the stream and then just like go do a cold plunge. Oh, thank you. That's very kind. That's kind of you. I definitely know how to improvise successfully. And it's just, I swear, bro, it's literally, it's just X amount of hours. It literally, it's just, I play guitar a lot, as kind of showcased by these 2.5 hours or whatever, where I've just been playing guitar the entire time. Like, this is kind of normal as of these last few years. I just play guitar a lot. And it's not because I have to, it's just because, you know, it's like, because I can, I guess. And, you know, this is the wild thing is like, you know, that's a crazy dimension of improv is, so where does this journey take you that you're going on? I'll be honest, bro, it's my vision I have with this as a whole, like musically as an artist. It's kind of weird because I'm a kind of dude that I have a lot of visions where it's like I historically for the last couple of years I've been studying, well, I've been working in acting, like the film industry, where I've been practicing acting, but I also do like acrobatics, I train like tricking, and I do fire performance. And then I also do this, where I play a lot of music and guitar. And for me, over the years, I've been like drawn in many different directions, but I think my clear vision is I just desire to basically be a digital nomad. Oh, tapestry just fell off the wall. But yeah, I basically just want to grow a YouTube business so I can travel, uh, create meditative sort of style sound journeys while also growing this YouTube community as much as humanly possible. Like I genuinely feel like I started this about 4 months ago, and I genuinely what I devote to do in the next 6 months is I desire to get monetized and really just take this channel to a very, very interesting place. The sound is very mystical. Hey, thank you. That's I mean, I could talk about this for a while, but long story short, I feel like music for me, at least in this phase of my journey, is it's kind of like a channel. Like I'm doing this in response to something that is like inspiring me, like the emotional context that I'm feeling, the energy around me, the it's like I'm learning to just channel music based on different things. Like if I were to say I do this for people in my life, or I did this when I was listening to certain like movie sound scores, or I would want to learn to fluently improvise to anything. Like whether we're talking, I'm improvising. And I'm feeding off of the energy. I'm absorbing it and transmuting it into music. That's kind of like part of what I love to do. It's like creating almost like an intuitive relationship with creating. And long story short, like I'll be honest, the two things that I want to do. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. High praise. High praise. But legitimately, I think where this is going is I want to become a full-time YouTuber, and in the future perform meditative sound journeys in a similar style, and also eventually write movie scores. Like that's kind of the direction I've been organically going. Is I'm very attracted to orchestration. I want to eventually do like elaborate ambient sort of sound scores. It sounds brand flush. It down simple as. Sounds like shit, yes. Very clever, very clever. Your defense mechanisms, very clever. But no, it's all good, bro. Sam, you're killing it too. You don't sound good either. It's all good. We're in the same boat here, my friend. We're all just trash. It's all good. But yeah, I feel like that's kind of my vision is like full-time YouTubing where I can just travel, make life very simple, where it's just play guitar, travel, you know, connect with the communities of people, perform, train martial arts, I don't know, just do whatever sounds natural. But I think the long-term vision is I want to create orchestrations. Like for whatever reason, that's what I've been really attracted to. I want to like kind of like work on like movie score type sounds. But I don't know. Who knows where this will go? That's kind of like these have been my visions that have been flowing through me the last like 6 months. I'm just like seeing clear visions. I'm like, okay, this is where I should be. Because I'll be honest, the life of an artist, as in my experience, is very fluid. It's like you don't really necessarily know the path, it's very like multi-dimensional. Everything spirals and connects in very unique ways. This has at least been my experience. So it's like the more that you're at peace with allowing yourself to just like organically weave into unique parallels of it, and basically just go with the flow, like let yourself follow the joy of the process, not trying to fixate on like this, that, the other. This is where I've noticed it's fortunately worked for me. I passed the test. That's high praise. That's what I'm here for, brother. That's like, I'm here to yeah. What's that? I forgot my train of thought. Yeah, to diffuse trolls or something. The vibe check. uh, Pass this to yeah. Honestly, talks. Yeah. I'm fresh from ego death. I mean, probably, dog. I don't know. It's legitimately, I've had ego death when I was younger, but like quintessential ego death. But I swear, yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense. I've gone through a very intense shift these last couple weeks that fortunately I'm on the other side where I feel like tremendously clear and almost like long story short, I feel like all the what's the word? How do I say this? Um, all the dimensions of choice and things I could ever desire to attract are all in favor of me. It's like somehow I have like autonomy over a lot of things in my life that maybe I thought I didn't have autonomy, like be it if it's like people in my life, attracting certain people, attracting this, that, the other. It feels like for whatever reason, this last few weeks, I've kind of gained a lot of autonomy and clarity. Yeah. Did I boof it? Did I boof it? I don't do drugs. I don't do drugs or alcohol. At least I haven't for like 11 years. I mean, I drink sometimes, like, let's be real, like, I don't drink when I party, but I sometimes, like, have a shot of gin when I'm just chilling, watching a movie or something. But that's, like, maybe once or twice a month. Because it's just, like, alcohol. It's, like, it's funny. I've actually talked about this a lot, and it's kind of weird. It's, like, I've been so historically sober for like 11 years now that I'm now in the phase where I'm like, okay, I'm now starting to introduce alcohol. Like, all right, how can I take up drinking, but from a pure recreational place? Like literally being like so aware of like, I don't desire to drink or even get into drinking, but I'm like, I wonder what's the application of alcohol. Like if I drink, a shot of like a whiskey or something, how is this, what's the use of this? How is this like, is this gonna, what's the application of this? Kind of sounds bizarre, but that's where I'm at. But this all full circle comes back to sort of speaking about my relationship with raves, like the dance scene, Vermilion Part 2. Also, don't know what that is, but let's check out what this is. Vermilion. But legitimately, it's kind of bizarre, but oh, word, Slipknot. Nah, I don't know any Slipknot. No. Universe 25 experiment and milligram experiment. Whoa, what? Universe 25 experiment in milligram. That's like LSD 25 or something? I swear, bro, I don't know why. It's like I've been doing these streams like, all week, and like this is like the most outlandish stream I've had so far. And like I'm all for it. Like this is the universe. It needs to express itself. But this is bizarre. I've had these streams all week where I've literally just been like, everyone's just kind of like vibing and be like, yeah, this is awesome, or this is great. And then it's just like this stream is like the most like wild and unhinged. That's the word, unhinged and outlandish stream where I'm just like, wow, like this is the state of the world. And yeah, I'm all for it. I mean, that's there's anything the rave scene teaches us is like everyone's imperfect and everyone deserves to be unhinged as fuck if we want. Word, I think, man, that's crazy. It's actually starting to get dark. Should probably go for a plunge before it gets dark. Word, I think we're hitting the 2.5 hour mark. I think this is the time, friends. Friends and acquaintances. And friends of friends. This is, yeah. I think we're at this point. All right. Well, this has been real. Thank you so much for chiming in. People always pop in when I'm with this. But yeah, thank you so much for chiming in. I think we're going to put an end to this, yeah. We need a money means everything to Mark's soundtrack. Money means everything to Mark. Soundtrack. That's powerful, bro. I think... Imagine there's gotta be some like powerful violin and piano in there to create the story of Mark's kind of like his quest to try to find money, and then it just like resolves being like he gets the money. Man, peace. I appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you. You seem chill. It's like it's interesting how like I swear, bro, streams. I mean, for me, it does the same. I'm just here, transparent, and letting people experience me, unfiltered. But it's funny how Lamo, yes, or sick, yes. But it's like it's bizarre how like many people they just like I noticed their interesting little like character development. It's like it's fun to see the character development of people via stream, like for the better, for the worse. Mostly it's for the better, or even just like people. Coming and going through character development of a stream. It's powerful, but yeah. I'm on a quest as a night elf monk, drop tricking... Dude, I'm so happy for you, bro. That's crazy. On a quest of a night elf monk. Bro, I used to be a night elf too. Yeah, when I played that game. Yeah, that's great. Anyways, I gotta bounce, yeah. I'm gonna go for like a cold plunge and do some human things. But thank you so much for chiming in. If you resonate with this channel and this content, feel free to subscribe to this channel. Yeah, I do streams and I teach music. Yeah, cool. Much